Welcome to this live feed. It's a very quick one. So, living the now, what does it actually mean? So, it means not coming from our conditioned responses. It means not living in the unconscious past. It means not being so harsh on ourselves. It means not reacting to life, but rather responding to life. It means being super present to what's occurring. It means being open-minded and open-hearted to what's occurring. You know, in my life, I've come from a place where I've been so disconnected in the past, where I've been so out of touch with who I am, and in my relationships, in my movement through the world, in my ideas, in the way I make decisions, they've come from past conditioning, as opposed to coming from clear conditioning, as opposed to coming from being present, being in the moment, being really here and observing what is actually occurring. Why is it potentially occurring? Even asking, why is my why relevant? You know, I've missed so many amazing opportunities for growth and transformation because I've been living from a conditioned past. I've been reactive as opposed to responsive. Instead of taking a step back and looking at life and feeling life and being present to life, I've looked at life from a place of pain, from a place of suffering, from a place of disconnection. And that's the only way I've seen it. It's the only way I've viewed it. It's the only way I've connected to it. As opposed to looking at what are the possibilities? What are the differences? How can I look at life from a different perspective? How can I be connected to life from a way that I haven't been connected to life before? And this is a very different proposition as opposed to coming from a conditioned, unconscious response. Now, this takes time. It requires observation. It requires us being very present to who we are. It requires us thinking differently, engaging in a new set of beliefs, coming from a place that we haven't come before, stepping into the unknown, immersing into the mystery. And this can be painful, this can be very challenging. And if we don't create a safe place for ourselves and a safe space for ourselves to do this, both inwardly and outwardly, we can really suffer. And we can suffer tremendously. And we are more deterred from actually moving in that space and less encouraged and less inspired unless we really surround ourselves with an environment of safety, an environment of connection, of connectedness, and an environment of support. So I urge you that as you move through these changes and you begin to look at life and challenges and difficulties and fears that arise and pain points that arise, you begin to look at that and really feel into that from a different place. Ensure that you're surrounded by good people, healthy people, people that can support you, that you're surrounded by, that you're immersed in a safe space. This is very important as we move through transitional growth periods, as we move through different aspects of self. So I'm going to leave you there. Live in the now, it's very powerful. Live in the present, it's very powerful, very encouraging. And it's life transformative because we cease to come from these old conditioned pathways and we begin to create new ways of being for ourselves. We begin to create new neuronal networks. We begin to create new behavioral patterns. And it really changes the way we view the world and therefore act in the world and therefore attract in the world. Many blessings on your journey. Power to you. I'll see you in the next video.